I'm probably going to laugh at your accent a lot. I love accents. See, by the end of us, I'll be talking in your accent. You'll be talking in a Belfast one, I'll be talking in yours.
I'll fucking tell you, I love the Belfast accent as well. The first time I met Darla, man, I couldn't just stop laughing at everything he said. Like, it just made everything funny. Then again, he is a funny fucker naturally, but it's just like, I don't know.
He's like animated or something.
Oh, proper,
isn't he?
Ridiculously, like proper. Yeah. No, he's a mad fucker, man.
He's very brilliant.
He's unique, you could say, couldn't you? Unique.
I thought you said he's a geek. He's a fucking geek.
Yeah, that too.
He is unique. Like,
he's a mad fucker, bro.
I know. He's a couple of years older than you then.
Oh yeah. No, I was the same. I thought he was my age, 22, 23, but no, 26, isn't he? 27.
26, aye.
But yeah, no, I can't remember when the first one I met him was. It could have been in Belfast when I did the Telegraph building for Shugs. December 23.
Yeah.
It was either in there or was in Glasgow. It was one of them two shows. But sorry, it was Belfast. It was Belfast because I remember he was shooting one of his first after movies. So he rocked in with all the camera, and I'd never gotten an after movie or anything done myself before, so I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, there was a fella following around with the camera. Funny enough, who's now my videographer full time, nearly. Yeah. And,
who's that?
Andrew Ballantyne. Do you know Andrew Ballantyne?
I'm not sure actually.
He does like all my clips pretty much. Like,
class.
Yeah, no, he's very good.
Does he do all your photos?
Like, he did some of them, yeah. I got someone else up. Actually, the fella up here as well. What's his name? Oh, I'm so bad with names, bro. But I want to say Ben. Ben's coming to my head. He's a photographer now.
Yeah.
Now, Andrew does mainly videography.
Yeah.
But, what's his fucking name? They're both from up here anyway.
I probably know them, and I'm sitting going, I don't know. I probably follow them on my...
Oh, no, you probably do. I literally only got them done off them recently as well. But sure, I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, bro. My memory's gone so bad.
Do you want to know why I'm asking that? Because I copied one of your photos before.
You what?
I copied one of your photos.
Did you?
Before.
Yeah. Which one?
The one. Did you go to New Lodge Flats?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember seeing it on your SoundCloud, and I was like, "Here, Sean, when we go do this?" And we done it when there was a storm.
Fuck.
I'll show you this.
What's that? Is that the one where I'm kind of looking away from the camera, like, or I'm looking directly at? Oh, sorry. I do know what one you're on about. Yeah.
Because I actually he's like that one. That's nice. Is my recreation.
Yeah, that one.
It's identical to yours.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, it's here.
Complete.
It's a sick fucking spot to take pictures, though.
Do you know that's where Rihanna recorded her video?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah, mad. Isn't that crazy?
See, the day we went down, there was a storm. I was like, no, we have to do this today.
Yeah.
And it's fucking...
No, it's cool. There's a lot of good spots around Belfast to be getting snaps, like press photos done.
Oh, you've got a load up here, haven't you?
Most of them, yeah. Just fuck all in Dublin. Why you gotta take a picture off in Dublin, you know what I mean?
But then me and Sean's a photographer I work with, and then we like doing content shoots for each other. So, like, this is obviously, I do this like on the side just for a bit of crack, but that's what my job is, photographer and videographer. So, I like doing like just content shoots of myself. But yeah, we were going to go to Dublin to do a shoot, so we're not going to.
See, bro,
if you're coming up here, I'm not going to.
I'm telling you, man, you just get the maddest fuckers photobombing. You won't be left alone. You'll have people coming up asking you for fucking change. You won't get I swear to God, bro, Dublin's gone to the dogs.
I'm surprised you didn't get that in the New Lodge.
Dublin's gone to the dogs, man. And even where I'm from a little village called Robertstown, and what am I gonna do? Like, there's a canal runs through the place, bro, and like there's like 3 housing estates. You know what I mean? There's fuck all down there. What am I gonna do? Pose with the ducks? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to do.
I'd say the pub if you want that urban shit, like you can't do that,
yeah. No, bro. Honestly, I don't know. Just up here is just nice for me. You know what I mean?
We're actually like from like where you get them photos done though.
Is it?
Well, not like we're from the Clivenville, so it's just like slightly up the street, the top of that
mad.
road. So we're from North Belfast. So yeah, good spots in Sean. We're not going there. We'll go to London instead. We were going to go to London.
Hey, London's actually mad for. I haven't got any done, but like I've gotten a few, you know, iPhone shots done or whatever there. It's so good. I fucking love London. I debate moving over there.
Actually, would you?
Yeah, it's so good. I just love London. It's the centre of attention, especially in the music industry. You know what I mean? Everyone that you need to meet up with or have business meetings with, or you know what I mean. Instead of having them over Zoom calls, where I have to do 9 times out of 10, it's so much better when I actually rarely get to go over and do them in person, because you can get 4 or 5 of them done in a day, because they're all literally in the same area. You know what I mean? Even all the record labels, bro, all the offices are literally on the same street. You know what I mean?
See, like, even for like content wise over there, because like we have one, and I don't even know if the Opal building's a skyscraper, but it's the tallest. Is it not the tallest building in Ireland? The Opal building?
Fuck knows.
No. Because you don't realize how small. Oh, you Google it there. She can be a research.
Well, it's like your man off fucking Theo Von singing. He's just like, hey, pull up that. You ever see it? Like,
so here, platinum selling artist.
Yeah, fucking mad.
Mate, that's unreal.
It's so, even when you say it to me now out loud again, it's just such a weird feeling. Like 600,000 sales that is, bro. In the UK, it went platinum in Australia. It's double platinum in Australia.
No way, that's unbelievable. Like,
bro, fucking nuts. Honestly,
at the age of 22.
Huh?
At the age of
22, yeah, no, mad. It doesn't feel real. None of it feels real.
It was the song of the summer, like that.
Yeah.
This is like last year, like it was definitely.
The funniest thing about that track is, bro, I put that out on the side. I had a track, so that came out under Bless's. So I collabed on it with Bless. Obviously, he's another producer. I put it out under his record deal, if that makes sense. So he's signed to Warner. I'm signed to Sony. It came out under Warner because he approached me with the original demo and said, "Do you want to jump on this with us? We'd love you to jump on it." And I said, "Grant." I say we because Bless used to be a duo there, and it's now a solo act.
Yeah.
But I did my part, sent it back over. He was like, "Oh my god, my label love this," and I just had to obviously officially run it by Sony. My label gave the go ahead, and then it just came out on Warner. But at the time, I was focusing on a single with Sony, my own single, just CamrinWatsin on by itself. It was called Crazy, and I was like, "Oh yeah, throw Kisses out on the side there. I'm just gonna focus on Crazy." Put the promo into Crazy. Don't really care. I put up 1 or 2 TikToks about Kisses, and they started blowing. I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Right, hold on a minute." I was like, "Let me put the brakes on Crazy there and kind of put a bit of focus onto this." So I started playing it out live way more than Kisses. And I remember, what show was it? It could have been, some show was over summer. And I started posting. I was getting some of the bigger shows by then, do you know what I mean? And I posted it on TikTok, me playing it live. And from then on, every clip of Kisses that I put on TikTok just fucking blew on TikTok. Actually, like heavy, like. And even like I played Belt Sonic there. I support Belters only, and that clip itself got, I think, like 2.5 million views or something. Like from then on, the label were just like, "Oh shit, okay, we might have a hit here," so they start pumping money into it as well. Then and then from then on, it just fucking rocketed. It went up to like it still does 1 million streams a day, like.
Like it's one of them tunes you don't get sick of, like.
Yeah, well, really I hope maybe give me 6 more months, I might be sick of it. Yeah.
Do you get sick of playing it?
Oh no, I don't get sick of playing it. Yeah, there is like I made one of my very first tracks that blew up for me was a remix to Georgia Smith's Blue Lights. It's only on SoundCloud.
Yes, I know, mate. That's the first one I heard of yours.
Yeah. It's like that was the first one that blew, and I can't stand playing that live.
Can you?
No, and people always ask for it.
I
can't stand it.
But I love the original of that song. Like,
it's Belter,
and then that one's class. We were at skiing, and I say we were at skiing. Skied once, we went for a festival. Like it wasn't snowbombing, but fuck, I don't know. Like
there's a good few, there's good ones, yeah.
And I remember walking through and we were singing. I was playing on my phone. But like, I mean, like walking about like folks on like bucket hat on and like literally just playing it. But that was stuck in my head. But it's just even that original, that song, like.
It's unreal, bro.
See the way she sings that, though. I remember being like, "This is making me feel like I'm getting chased."
Yeah.
You cannot like the way she sings it. That's what it's about, though. Like I feel like, she's going, "What are you running for?" Yeah. I mean, you better not run. I'm like, I'm running, like in my head. But I think that was because I was probably thinking that as well.
Oh, stop! Yeah, no, she's unreal. Like her vocals are mad. It's a shame that she never cleared it in the end. My management did get a hold of her team, but they just weren't interested at the time. Like there could have been multiple reasons, you know what I mean, but apparently it didn't suit our schedule. But that could have been like such a fucking hit if it got cleared officially, you know what I mean? But fuck it is what it is. It was like real, like it was a kick to me at the time, because like I said, I was only kind of starting then, and to get told no when it's blowing, and then it kind of got cut short, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it did very well on SoundCloud, but SoundCloud's only going to take you so far. You need the official Spotify release, you know what I mean? But no, listen, it was the next step in what I needed to do. So after that, I started releasing original music then, and that's when I got the record deal done with Sony. So
what was that, about 4 years ago then?
That was about 3 years ago. I was 19 at the time. I want to say 2023 or 2022. No, 2023. 2023. Yeah, that's when I signed to Sony.
See that there, like in a way, like SoundCloud's class. Because it does get the awareness.
That's the thing, yeah. Like
it happened to Castle with Prydz, didn't
exactly, it?
Exactly, yeah. I remember listening. Remember the movie I was doing the races on TikTok, and it was like I only found it on SoundCloud, and then like within a couple of because that blew up really quick as well.
Oh,
didn't it?
mad.
And it's like a couple of weeks it was then on the radio. Like,
Yeah.
Fine. but then it would be soul destroying for the like you're like it's fucking doing unreal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I like Castle a lot. He's a good bloke, but that's what happened with that tune was Ray played ball. She was like, yeah, clear the sample, so the D Block Europe, and then when it's able to get put onto Spotify officially, it's just gonna hit a whole new wave. Then, you know what I mean? And he signed that to the Ministry of Sound as well, which is a huge record label. You know what I mean? They were always gonna back that heavy, and I think that's heading for 1 billion streams now or something like.
That's another song I don't get bored of.
Yeah,
and I get bored of songs so easily.
Sick. No, it's a sick track. I really like it. Yeah, no, it's cool.
But I like when you like sometimes. There's a difference between like a mashup and a remix. I mean, we hate mashups, don't we?
Oh, mashups can be horrible, man.
I mean?
Mashups can be. I've heard some mad fucking mashups made of Kisses, man. And like I get tagged.
I bet you get all sorts of.
Like I get tagged in them all. I'm just like, I fucking get off my fucking screen. There was a good one that got cleared actually. I don't know if you've heard it. Kisses X My Love. You know My Love by Route 94. My love.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So we got the instrumental of that cleared with the Kisses vocal on top. It's on Spotify, like. I actually met Route 94 last week there in Ibiza.
Did you?
Yeah, I was talking to him. I was like, remember that mashup you cleared? I was like, yeah, that's
me. It's mine. I own that.
It's my track. Want to be friends? He's actually cool.
Do you get starstruck?
Yeah, big time, bro. Yeah, big time. I met Ketma at the Brits, bro, and I've looked up to him my whole fucking life. And because we were chatting 2 weeks before the Brits, he wanted to remix one of my tracks on SoundCloud. And what happened was so there's an after party for every record label after the Brit party, right? And I said to myself, can I go to the Sony after party, like sign to Sony, show face, say hello to everyone. It was okay, the vibe wasn't fucking mad, you know what I mean? But I was fucking pissed. I wanted to go on like a proper buzz. I wanted a proper like they were playing like I think it was like drum and bass, and I wouldn't be into drum and bass, you know what I mean?
It's like a washing machine.
Yeah, there you go. That's actually good fucking, yeah.
we went to Provision to be before and brothers, and then she used to see this. I was like, kind of fucking that. Sounds like a brick in a washing machine. It's like, what do you do?
Yeah, no, that's actually true. That's a good way to put it. I'm going to use that one now.
Copyright it.
No,
when if I can use your song everywhere. When you took it.
No, but
true for a truth.
I might handshake on that, might not. No, what I was going to say, yeah. So, Jazzy was obviously nominated for the Brits as well, Jazzy. And I'm good friends with Jazzy and her fella Ross. So she signed to UMG. So I went over and they were like, here, look, the UMG party's hopping, like, to be honest. And I was like, you know what, sounds fucking great. Went straight over there. And there was, I forget the name of your man. It's a duo. They were on the decks. They're very good. They're popping at the moment. It'll come to me. But anyway, long story short, I look up on the decks an hour later and Ketma's just up on the fucking decks playing. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was no announcement or anything. He was not, I don't think he was on the poster anyway. And I was like, man, this is fucking sick. So obviously I was fucking glued there for the whole night. He's playing banging tracks. And by the end of it now, I hadn't met him in person yet. So he was obviously fucking had loads of people coming up to him or whatever. And I said, you know what, I'll give it 10 minutes. I'll wait around because I haven't met him before. Yeah. And we've been talking. So we would actually have a conversation. And like, fuck I did, because literally just as I was leaving, the lights turned off. And I was like, oh, fuck it, you know what, he's actually too busy because I was waiting around for 10 minutes. I was like, I actually need to get a taxi back. Like, I'm bollocks. This is like 4 a.m. now. And he spotted me last minute and he fucking waves me over. I was like, oh, here we go. I was like, fucking no, I was so fucking excited. Like, even though we've been talking already. Yeah, because like I said, I'm listening to him since like 12 or 13. You know what I mean? He's in the game a long time. And we had a really good conversation. He was complimenting me music, and then he dropped a few hints at maybe us working on some music down the line. So he's a really cool bloke, like real humble.
His tunes are class, dude. Like, I would say he would be more like our type of music.
Yeah, like, he's like, honestly, in my opinion, he's probably one of the best in the world right now. Like
I remember like years ago when we went to see him. Like, remember like everything was very like UFO-y. Like, it sounds like it's on a fucking spaceship. I love it. Like 3 a.m. or something. They have a track called 3 a.m. I remember it was like,
oh, Belter, yeah, Belter.
It's so fucking like UFO-y, and I was like, I love it.
No, it's sick. He's like, man, he's so many good tracks over the years.
And the ones he's putting out in the minute are like sort of like them trance, like
he's really
damage and all he has there.
He's kind of dabbling into a new game altogether, but he's smashing it. Like he can make anything, you know what I mean?
That one, I fucking use it in every sort of picture I put on my Instagram. The one with Plumage Damage he remixes, and then it has like I wouldn't say it's not a rap whatsoever in it, but it's like he has some fella talking at the start. I was like, I don't know about this, and seen how like it sort of sounds like Train Spotting. What do they call it? Let It Be, is it? I don't know. Let It Be the Beatles. It's not the Beatles remix.
Is it new? Like,
yeah,
it gets better.
It gets better,
Yeah, better, man.
It gets better when you explain it as well.
It gets better. Yeah, no, that's it has like that sang vocal in it. You said the sample there, did you?
Plummies, dummies,
yeah. And then that's I think that's a band he has singing on it. They're like they're actually a rock band, the boys.
I said rap, it's rock.
yeah. No, it's a mad, like, that's the thing. But I think I'm 90% sure he's like a big fan of all that stuff. So that's like, he'd have a whole new ear to be able to bring in tracks like that. Like, I wouldn't have a clue about anything rock or anything sort of like, you know, the Fontaines. Yeah. I rate them, but I wouldn't listen to them or anything. You know what I mean?
That sounds playing. Did we get tickets for it? I don't know. We got.
Yeah, no,
I owe so many money for tickets.
Yeah, no, they're smashing it at the moment. As well. They actually won an award at the Brits when I was there.
What was it like being at the Brits?
Bro, it was like a dream. I didn't feel no part of the process felt real. I just could not comprehend what was going on around me. Like a young fucking scrote from Kildare walking on the red carpet in front of me, like KSI there chilling. Look behind me there, Calvin Harris. Like, I found out that like there was every 15 minutes. I only found out on the day that every 15 minutes is when a new artist enters onto the red carpet. So you kind of, it's like slot work. You go up to the next interview, then the next interview, and so on. Do you know what I mean? And I did like 19 interviews on the red carpet. Fucking MTV, BBC, what's that other one? Capital. Loads of them, man.
So you're well used to talking to me.
Oh yeah, bro, I was so fucking nervous.
But I think I would fuck up in the first one, and then the rest of them would be a train wreck.
I did. I fucked up on the first one.
Did you?
On the first couple. Like I wouldn't say I fucked up, but I just know, like, I was like, I wanted to kind of fucking punch myself in the head after it. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, how did you fucking say that? I was like, you bottler.
Like, but, come out of it, and then you're sort of like, the panic set in. You're like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm bringing a Chinese. To be honest, I'm like, what did I order?
Oh man, stop.
I went on somebody else's podcast before, and I was the exact same. I was like, I can't watch that interview sort of back, and this is nothing like the red carpet. But I couldn't watch it back because I knew how nervous I was, and I was like, I'll like dissect everything I fucking said there. Like,
but then again, like, half the time I'm after bottling that. You have people tell me, no, you actually looked confident as fuck, or you did it well. So I think everyone's just their own worst enemy. Yeah. But the whole process of the Brits, bro, it was surreal. Just the setting, it's flashing lights, like. You did. There was 3 main slots to get your photos done, and I mean, there's like 30 paparazzi lined up, and they're all, look over here, please, over here. And I was like, holy fuck! So this is what they actually have to deal with all the time. These like main star celebrities. I was like, this is fucking nuts.
Then you get why sometimes people will be like, not like snappy or rude, but like people, like if you're rude once it's caught on camera, people will be like, oh, bro, they think, oh, it's like they're rude all the time. You're like, fucking hell, they're getting hounded.
Yeah, no, big time. I got interviewed by a man. It's him and his missus. They're both presenters. I want to say Jamie Easley. Is that his name? Jamie Easley, blondie fella.
You would know better than me.
I think him and his I forget his missus' name. They're both presenters. He's massive. If you've seen his face, you know who he is. He's a blondie fella.
Google.
Oh, Lang. That's what it is. Who the fuck is Jamie Easley? yeah, Jamie Lang. Jamie Lang. That's who I got interviewed by.
Do I know who it is?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
See?
And as well, Oval is it's all Sarn.
Oh yes, him.
Yeah, yes. Like I wouldn't, like, if you'd ask me what he like does or what he's been on, I wouldn't tell you, but I know who he is. You know what I mean? Like, he's famous.
That's
like,
good, really.
Yeah, no, I walked up to him and he was like, oh yeah, ready to interview, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, but yeah, I had to act like this is me. I'm CamrinWatsin. I'm a superstar. No, I'm not me. I'm just fucking, like I said, from Kildare. Like, it was just like.
What's it like being in Kildare now then? So
it's grand. Do you know what? It's quiet as fuck. You wouldn't be dealing with, like, it wouldn't be like, I'd say, what there are deals with around here. Like, not even be able to get down to the local shop. Like, Kildare's really quiet, bro. Like, I live in a village. I'd say the what's that word? Population. That's the word. You can tell I'm tired.
I would never have got that. It's like I just gonna start spitting words out here. Get me on your next track. I'll be rapping.
I start freestyling to the words you were throwing me then. No, I'd say it's about 5,000 people in the place, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's a really, really quiet area. So I wouldn't deal with anything mad. Kildare
has the shopping centre, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kildare shopping outlets, yeah. Like, when I'm out and about in the likes of the shopping centres or whatever, then yeah, I have a few people come up to me or whatever. But I don't know. I just don't feel like it's as much of it. In Dublin now, it's bad.
I would say.
Very bad. But that's my biggest following as a whole. You know what I mean? Like, they've been on my quickest sellout shows. Yeah, Dublin is the worst for me, walking around Dublin.
Dublin's massive though.
Yeah. Oh, like, no, it is. It's huge. Yeah.
But see, then the thing, and Dara was saying as well when he was on, but see, like, Belfast, it's so compact. Do you know what I mean? And like, everybody does sort of follow like the same sort of thing. So it would, like, as in like music.
Yeah.
So it would be a lot more like you would see a lot more people where you
That's
probably
true,
get
yeah.
hounded. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I also feel like there is a bigger dance scene up here than
Think so?
there is in, like the dance scene in Dublin is massive, but I feel like the ratio of the people that like the dance scene compared to the ratio that don't is bigger up here than it would be in Dublin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because actually, I've never actually been to Dublin for a rave, but like I would say a lot of people will come up here for a rave.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
no, big time. Like there's only like one good club in Dublin now, and it's the Index. You know what I mean?
I've never been there. I've actually heard of it.
Yeah, they just they're smashing it. But like you come up here for the Telegraph, and obviously there's a few. Well, you have like Belsonic. What's that other one? AVA.
Yes.
Emerge. There's loads of shit up here. You know what I mean?
I know. Actually, we do have like we went to the first AVA. I've only been to like she went.
I went to the first AVA and wrecked my leg.
Yeah, she actually did.
I did. I did really well on you.
like off the rails, segment. Like it was a worrying couple of years for her. That's my big sister, and I was looking over her, having to get her out of parties. And all.
Oh, gee,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the main thing is you just can look back and laugh at it now. Clearly.
I know, mate. A
Mad.
couple of months ago, we got them because I wasn't speaking to her. Talking to her now. I need her to work on camera.
Will I give you 5 minutes there?
Yeah, yeah, I am. Oh, amazing. But yeah, AVA's class. So I do like wine photography and videography. So I'm always booked fucking AVA weekend because most of the time. But it's actually earlier this year than it usually is. It's usually we're bank holiday at the end of May. It's the week before, I think.
Is it? Yeah.
Or maybe a merge. That is.
No, AVA because of the bag I took it. I think it's in the
Aye.
Yeah, I've never been to that or Emerge. I just want
You
my
would
first
get
time to
swamped,
be.
mate. You would get tortured, like.
Yeah, I want my first time to be playing that. You know what I mean?
Aye.
It's the same with Longitude. When I played Longitude the first time, it was the first time me being there. You know what I mean?
What that was class, wasn't it?
Mental.
How much does that even hold, like?
In that 10,000. Bro,
It's
it was,
mad,
and it was packed. You know, like I walked up and I didn't know what to expect. I knew I'd have like people there for me, but like there was always that little inkling in my head. Like, can you imagine I walk up to this tent now and everyone would just prefer to go to the main stage and watch whoever's up there, or no one actually gives a rat's or whatever. But when you walked out onto the stage and it was like just like absolutely fucking packed to the brim, bro. I was like, holy fuck. I couldn't believe it.
I would shit myself.
You know what? The maddest thing is, I've got way more nervous for much smaller shows.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the most confident I've ever been on a stage in general. Like, I was way more nervous for my Index sellout. But, like, then again, I think I've been I put a lot more focus into that set than I would have for Longitude. Like, Longitude, I don't know, I was a lot more easy going about it. But then again, personally, it's probably the opposite for a lot of DJs. Because I'm up on a big massive stage in Longitude and they're fucking miles over there, I don't feel it as much. Whereas when I'm in the Index, there's 1,200 people were there, but they're all around me. You know what I mean? They're like really close to me, so I feel like I feel it more then. You know what I mean?
I know, actually, that is true, because I think it was Paul Nugent said something about when you're doing shows, you want bigger crowds easier, because when it's smaller, you can just see all their faces.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you can kind of see, you can really see, like if someone's out there playing a track, and then you can physically see whether that's after going down well or not, or who's walking now to go to who's going to the toilet suddenly when you have to spin a track you thought was a banger and they're all fucking bouncing. You know what I mean?
Would you stress out? Like, imagine playing a tune and then you see people start to go, I'd be like, right, turn off.
And they could just be dying for the piss, but I'm second guessing myself. I'm like, I might have to play a stinker here. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, there's loads of thoughts that go through your head, especially in a club set. You know what I mean?
Have you ever had a moment like that where you've thought, oh fuck, this is going
loads of times, bro. Loads of times where I'm after playing one of my own. Maybe I'm testing an unreleased one. I'm like, oh my god, they fucking hate that track, and they could be loving it. But it's hard to tell sometimes. You know what I mean?
Have you ever had a full on like set or anything or show where you just like, this was fucking like awful
shit? I suppose like when I was only sort of coming up. Like when you're playing to, as much as it's part of the journey, it is quite, it's hard on the head when you're playing to fuck all people. You know, when you do your first, like I did one of my first headline shows, there was not many people there. It was in one of the countryside shows now, and I did my first Irish tour. I can't remember, it could have been in Mayo or, what's that other fucking place? Galway. And it was my first run of headline shows. And the turnout wasn't what I expected. I thought it'd be way better. Like there was, I'd say there was about 60 or 65 people. Now that sounds like a lot of people, but in a club, you know what I mean? It was quite empty. So I was like, that can be quite heavy on the head, but it is all part of the process. But at the same time, it's like, it's not as enjoyable. You know what I mean?
I would say it would be hard for like, if you were like sort of like warming up for somebody as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would feel like there would be more pressure
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no, big
when
time.
you're warming up, and people wouldn't
Yeah.
realise because maybe people are going to see like a main act, and then that's the way I would.
I know 100%. I don't miss. I obviously do have some support slots coming up now, like in the likes of a beta or whatever. But that's a beta. Like a beta's the hardest market in the world. But like I don't miss my support slots. Like I love headlines because you can just let it rip. You know what I mean? And I've kind of always made sure to be more easygoing than for the support acts. Like you do have a lot of DJs who are like so strict about like. They'd be so pissed off at a warm-up DJ if they're after playing a certain track, or if they try to express themselves a small bit and they kind of let rip a bit more than maybe they should have.
That's actually so true.
I have a lot of warm-up DJs. They do text me prior to their set before me, and they're like, "Here, what BPM will I leave you at? Is there anything you want me to leave at me set? What will I do?" And because they just want to be sure they're not going to fucking piss me off, and I'm like, "Bro, do what the fuck you want. Just do your thing." You know what I mean? Because I wish more people did it for me when I was supporting me. You know what I mean?
What would you do if like then you had like your track list and then somebody came on and played like a couple of your songs? Would you be like, fuck?
Oh no, you couldn't play my songs, and that's different. Yeah, you couldn't play my music. But
so
like,
do you have to let them know before? But
oh no, they know that's a natural thing in a DJ. Like a DJ is, you shouldn't be a DJ if you don't know that. You know what I mean? That's like a common knowledge thing. Like
that's why I'm gonna stick to the videos.
Yeah. No, seriously, like it's just you could never do that. You know what I mean? But in terms of like if I was gonna play Ketma's new one or whatever, and they play it, that doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? Or whatever it's gonna be, like a trending song that I would have played. Who cares? You played it, yeah, so be it. Whereas a lot of DJs are gonna be like, oh, why is he playing that? That's trending. Like I'm a headliner, I want to play the trendy stuff. You know what I mean? I just don't think it should be a thing. You know what I mean? I think
DJ politics.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that's
big time. Yeah.
Say you would get some like, because you probably could like have some. Not pretentious is probably the wrong word in case I'm insulting DJs, but some people out there
is, bro.
Territorial, like.
Yeah, no, there is, and like I do get it in a certain aspect, but I think there's a lot of DJs that are too hard on it. You know what I mean? They're way too over the top with it.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that, because at the same time you're not actually allowing, in my opinion, a warm up DJ. How do they get from the point from B to A, like from bottom to top, in growing and actually express themselves, if they have to have a limit put on their set because you're the headliner? How can they actually grow then? You know what I mean? Because they're not actually, if you after putting this limit on a DJ, they're not expressing themselves then, so that they're not actually playing as them. If they're an artist, they cannot be that artist because you're after putting a limit on them.
Because you're restricting them.
Exactly. So they can't, like you can't go to that warm up DJ set and said, oh, I fucking loved his set, or I hate his set, because he's not even playing what he'd usually play.
I take a huff.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm not fucking doing it.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's a mad, like it's crazy to me that it even exists. But look, it does.
So here, what was that? What was life? So I was going to say growing up. You're still pretty young, like to be honest. But like, so we ended up obviously DJs. People always assume in the party lifestyle and stuff. Was you like?
Was I into the partying?
Yeah.
No, bro. No. I'm like naturally. I'm quiet. Like I went out obviously like a few weekends every now and again with my mates, but I was never a rave or anything. Like, yeah, never. I'm not. I'm like a quiet person. You know what I mean?
What was the first rave you went to? Then? Probably the one you were playing on.
No.
Are you still pressing record on it?
Yeah.
That's it.
God, I don't know. It would just would have been like my local club. Just my local club to a local DJ. It wouldn't have been anything mad. No. I used to just go out to the local club. It's like a 15-minute drive for me. It's called Encore. I would have just went out there. That's where I ended up doing my first set as well. Was in there. I remember going up to the promoter and I just saying, "Here, look, he knew me." Yeah. And I was like, "Look, I'm actually after starting to produce now. I'd love if you just stuck me on." And a month later, he gave me a gig. Yeah. But I used to just go out there. I'd never really. I wouldn't have travelled for gigs. You know what? I actually travelled more. And I wouldn't say travel, like I went to a few rap shows. Like I'm big into me rapping hip hop because my dad. Yeah. Like my dad was a hip hop producer. Like. Was he? So yeah. So
it's in the blood then.
Yeah, big time. Music's in my blood, full stop. Yeah, I have a very musical family. Like my mom sings and everything as well. Like nothing professional or anything. They did want that at one stage of their life, but it just didn't work out that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. But big music mad family. Like.
That's actually class, isn't it though?
No, it's cool. I definitely wouldn't have done it without him, because my dad had, like I said, the iMac and it was like a makeshift studio setup, you know what I mean? Yeah. He had his audio interface, he had 2 monitors, that's all I needed.
So did he help you then sort of like learn sort of the ropes?
Yeah, he would have shown me like the very basics. Now there was only so much he could show me because he's a hip hop producer, because I wanted to make dance music, you know what I mean? So there's only so much little techniques he actually could show me before I had to start teaching myself. Yeah. Which is what I did do every day after work. I just as soon as I did it once or twice, I tried it years ago when I was 17 or 16 because my dad was trying to get me to come out and make a beat with him because he just loved doing it in his spare time. And I did try and make rap music, like rap beats and all. I was like, I don't think I had the head for it. You know what I mean? I did way less. I don't have a lot of patience, but I had way less patience back then when I was about 16, 17. You know what I mean? I didn't have the time to. I was like, oh fuck this. As soon as I was shit after an hour, I was like, oh fuck this. Fuck. You know what I mean? Not a chance. Like I hate doing anything that I'm bad at.
Yeah.
Like if I'm bad at a game on the Xbox, whether I won't play it ever again. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. But
I would give up. But I think when you're creating something that's creative, like last night I was doing like a promo for like a show I have coming up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was fucking shit. I don't want this. And all like after like 2 hours of trying to get stuck into like a fucking bodybuilder like silicone suit. Yeah. I was like, this is fucking crap. I'm not doing
I
it
seen
again.
that actually. That's gas, man. It looked fucking hella real on you. Like, it looked like it proper blended into you. Like
I know. Mate, that suit was. See getting that on. What was it like? Nightmare. Like talking all night and then see getting it off. And it's very scary because like, see, I couldn't imagine putting one of them on by yourself. Like, because I started panicking, going, I'm gonna die because it was over my face, and then like it just like flops to your skin.
Yeah, I'm a panicker like that as well. I go fucking west.
But I got in last night and I was tired and I was like, fucking shit, I don't want to put this up. We ended up cutting a bit and all out of it. And then I woke up this morning and watched it, and I was like, that's just sweet, I'm gonna upload it.
No, it's funny, man. It's cool. Like it's a funny video.
Have you got have you ever done like any sort of mad shoots like that? Like Dar's very good. He's good with his fucking.
He is, yeah. But you see, he has no filter. Like I wouldn't be as out there as him. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm quiet, so like it'd be harder to pull me into that. And like even I'm real like particular on what I do in my socials, whatever. Like my management, like the amount of times I tell my management, no, not fucking help me, not a chance.
So what content to tell you?
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I love doing content, but like it's all on my terms. Like no one does anything on my socials. Like a lot of DJs, especially like, I feel like after a track like Kisses, you're gonna have a big team come on board and do your socials. And I have had the offer to get it done, like where they come in and whatever you pay them, whatever they're fucking due each week, whatever, and they do all my socials. But I just don't want it. I like having full control of everything. Like I run everything myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but in terms of social, like I come up with my own ideas, but I won't. I don't know, I wouldn't do anything mad like.
Wouldn't venture away from it too much.
Yeah. Like don't get me wrong, I'm always up for like something funny or whatever, but I wouldn't be, I don't know. I'd have to like. And
then we feel a bit fake though then for you, like, I mean, because I actually had like a fella Oisin from like, you know, the Letterkenny, I couldn't think where he was from, but he was the same. I was like doing sort of similar for him, as in you should put this out, you should put that out, and then we were going creating it, and he was like, not that I forced him into doing it, but I was like, he was like running with the idea, and then when he seen it, he's like, no, I'm not putting that out. He's like, I don't want to put that out. I was like, no, that's fair enough. Like that is.
No, there's a lot of stuff where I kind of push back on it, but I make sure you like. I feel like you have to push back on the spot because you can waste a lot of time. Then if you're after like going along with it the whole time, and in your head you're like, oh, there's not a chance this is going out. I just say it on the spot. I think it's better. Like you get a lot more work done when you're transparent with people as well. You know, what I mean? Just say it out straight. And there's a way there's a way you could do it, and you can come across like an arsehole, but you can, if you just say it nicely, just not me.
I like social media though. Like now is like a big it's a big sort of platform now. Like
it's the fucking bro. It's everything.
Even my mate's a DJ as well, and he was saying about the person like who's brought money to him was like, you need to be going on content more and like talking and stuff, and he's just like, I can't. And then he's saying to me like then our mate Claire was like, you need to speak to Connor help you do it, and I was like, right, you need to do this, and he's like, I don't know if I want to do it.
Don't get me wrong, there is a step that you have to take, and I hated doing it at the start. Like I said, I released Blue Lights and I realised it was doing well on TikTok, and I was like, oh right, you know what, I need to capitalise on this and start putting my face. I hadn't put my face on TikTok at all yet. And I slowly eased myself into it. Like it'd be like me holding the camera up and I quickly flick it to the screen with blue lights on it. It'd be like my face being there for 2 seconds and then slowly I was like, do you know what, I'm actually getting a few more likes now because people are actually relating to a person instead of just something behind the fucking screen now.
That's exactly it. But it's sort of like a brand you start to build.
Man, absolutely,
And then people buy like into like the DJ, as in like what they're doing and stuff, and then that's how you get basically fans.
It is.
I know like your music is fans as well, but you get action.
That's the thing. Like that. I've noticed ever since I really have come out of my comfort zone completely in terms of social media now. Like I do. I know I said like I wouldn't be out there, but I tell you one thing: if you met me fucking 3 or 4 years ago, you wouldn't believe it's the same person. Like I'd be waiting to myself. Like I wouldn't fucking dare get into something like this. You know what I mean?
You've done a few podcasts before, though, haven't you?
I've done one, yeah. But it's just like in general as a whole, I've just come out my shell way more. But it's just this job brought it out me, you know what I mean?
Aye.
But
it's probably because you have to meet so many people all the
yeah,
time.
exactly. You're
You know what I mean?
constant. It's just constant interactions with people. Yeah,
You get
it's-
into like I always say like a work persona. Like I
Yeah.
have work words. Like remember the time you were working, I said spot on. You went, did you just say spot on? I was like, oh, I say it when I'm working. I'm only working in retail. Like I was like, one
Yeah.
set in the house to my man,
Yeah,
a cup of tea.
yeah.
Oh, that's spot on. Look.
yeah, spot on, bro.
But I forgot what I was going to say there. It was about that.
Talking about socials. Don't ask me.
Must have been last spoofing it, Lan. I was like, aye.
Yeah.
But no, the content stuff is mad. What's what are you doing this summer? So you're going to beef and stuff?
Yeah, I have 9 more shows out there this summer. I actually have a mad summer. This is the busiest one, yeah. I have Magaluf, Eos, Mykonos, Zante, fuck, where else? Oh, yeah,
You can
Napa.
also be class for a rave, like.
Yeah. That's like all the beach clubs out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Napa, I got that in last week. Where else? Loads. And then a few festivals, like I'm doing Creamfields, my Creamfields debut. Some festival in Newcastle, I think. Yeah, some festival in Newcastle on like July. It's actually the day before my birthday, so that's gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna bring a few of the boys over for the first time. So yeah, just fucking just loads, bro. I'm doing a Beat the Rocks as well as Eden. Have you been to Beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, fucking
Love
love it. It's the best place in the world.
Have you been before you DJ'd?
Bro, I hadn't. Last summer, I did my first round of all the party islands, and I'd never been to any of them. And like I said, my first time was playing in them, and I did them all last summer. Ponza, Maga, Ibiza, Eos, Greece, all those gaffs. I'd never been before.
Beef is just something else, though.
It's sick, man. As soon as you fucking get off that plane, you're just in good form. It doesn't matter what's wrong with you. You know what I mean?
Until like 5 days in. Like,
Ah,
get
yeah.
me fucking out
Yeah,
of here.
yeah.
Somebody's getting sent to the doctors for an antibiotic. I threw a tantrum because I wore all my clothes and fucking partying on one night.
No way.
I do it every holiday. First night I was like drinking. I'm like, I want to get changed. Then I was
Yeah.
sweat. Then I was like, no
Oh,
clothes.
I'm
on.
the same, bro. You can fucking sweat on me non-stop. I go through about 4 t-shirts a day over here. Never mind fucking the Vita, bro. Never mind the Vita.
That's why we have that fan on the day.
Yeah, it's like, fuck. I hope it's not blowing the smell of me over to you, though.
You're right.
Oh, what a mess,
I got COVID. I got I don't have COVID. Fucking hell.
Yeah, supposed to be a runner.
I'm weird. Social distancing. Nah,
Too
I'm
many
only joking.
masks there, pal.
So Ibiza is unreal, but here, what was Australia like? Because I would say that would be like
It was
you did a
mad.
whole tour there, didn't you?
Huh?
Like how long were you there for? Like you on tour, like didn't you?
3 weeks. 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks. It was mad. It was fucking crazy, bro. The people over there are legends. The lifestyle that they live is so sick. I wouldn't live over there just purely because of the time. Like the time difference is mental to me. You know what I mean? It's lovely. Like I love everything about their life. I love everything about how the people are, the places. Like Sydney's sick, bro. Like everyone, the thing in Bondi, yeah, 6 a.m. It doesn't matter who you are. Do you know the way over here? If people are up at 6 a.m. are like the gym fuckers, and you have someone that has early shifts or whatever, and it's like a very small percentage of people actually do that. And you're looking at them like, how the fuck do you do that? Bro, everyone over there at 6 a.m. It's like, it doesn't matter who you are. All the boys go surfing before work. They're up at 7 a.m. surfing, and then they head into work. My agent was telling me, I have an Australian agent, he does all my bookings over there. And he does surfing at 8 a.m. every day without fucking fail. And he also runs down and does an hour of surfing on his fucking break.
Fuck.
Like, they just fucking love it. And these are boys, like, it can be my age, your age, boys in their 50s, you know what I mean? Just out doing a bit of surfing every day without fail. Like, it's mad. And in all the breakfast spots around Bondi, bro, just, by the way, Australia does breakfast differently, man. Are you a foodie, like?
No.
Actually, I like this show.
She been to Australia.
Breakfast was amazing. They're very healthy in Australia.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're all on a bad health buzz now. I wouldn't say I'm on a health buzz. I just fucking, I don't know, it was just all so fresh or something. And then the coffee over there, don't get me started, man. Holy shit. Now
Do you know what? See, that's actually true because somebody, like I know people who have came back from Australia and then says, they message saying, is it, like, where does a good coffee?
Yeah.
And then in Belfast, because like the coffee over there is different.
Yeah, I read an article on it that apparently they're like officially rated the best coffee in the world is over there.
But then sometimes I'm so used to getting shit coffee when I get a good coffee.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like
No,
I haven't got the.
It's fucking, it's banging, bro. I need coffee every day of the week.
I see,
I just
mate.
had one on the way up there. Lovely little iced cha,
Iced
iced
cha?
caramel. Oh yeah, sorry, I call everything a cha. That's a
What's that?
just everything. It's just like a broad term, like it's like thing. Well, no, that's not true. You can use it for anything. Like wear them chats.
Right, hold on, what is this? Because I'm going to stroke this. You stroke mine tonight. Because I'm not shaking your glasses.
I'm just saying.
Sort of cha?
Yeah, yeah. So I could call it anything a cha. You know what I mean?
Like a yoke?
No, I was thinking yoke.
Like yeah, like use a yeah, kinda.
You know what I mean? Would you say yokes?
Yeah, I'd say yoke, but not anymore. I used to, yeah.
Yokes is very broad though, because
Yeah.
people call like fucking easy yokes and all that.
Yeah, they do. That's what I mean. I was like, would you say yokes?
Your manager's going, get that fucking deleted. Get that deleted.
No, like you could use a fucking for anything. Like I'd make a track and I send it to you, and like, what do you think it is, chat?
Right, it's so big then.
Yeah. Like the amount of times I've actually had to explain.
I thought it was like a latte, no, like a matcha,
Oh,
matcha
yeah.
latte or something. I was like, what's that?
Yeah, a little ice chat.
No, I was see you saying about Mayo. I was in. How far is Mayo from you?
Bro, fucking
I was there last
4
week.
hours.
The same for me. I was out there like Friday.
It's a horrible drive, bro. It's a
Terrible.
fucking horrible
I had
drive.
to drive back, so like the wedding finished at half 11 at night, and I had to drive back to Belfast.
Jesus Christ.
And
Was you
I-
not a state?
I had a wedding and
Oh,
the next morning,
God.
and I got in at 4:30 and had to go for my wedding like 4 hours later. And I was like, fuck. Doesn't sound that bad when you say 4 hours later. You say you get in at 4 and had to wake up at 8.
I know, yeah, no, it is heavy, bro.
Sure.
Sure,
I think there's nothing about it though. Like
yeah.
nothing was.
Oh,
cool.
bro, there's nothing.
The videographer was like from Donegal. He was like 3.5 hours from him. I was like, what the fuck's it close to? I mean, there's nothing close to it. Like,
It is. It's fucking miles away, bro. It's like its own little country as well. The people out there haven't a clue what's going on. They're like, Dublin, what's fucking Dublin, dude? You know, they haven't a fucking notion. All the people out there are fucking mad.
I know, man.
It's like
The food wasn't great either, to be honest. I can talk about them because there's not a chance I'm doing a live show down in Mayo.
I'm trying to think like, I was bored out my head. I did 2 shows up there, and I was bored out my head both times, bro. You know what I mean? You have food in the hotel, and that's it.
The food was Nadine came down here. Nadine said to the videographer, "Food down here isn't great, isn't it?" At the wedding, in the hotel with the wedding, I was like, "Food's not great." And then when I seen the fella, he got this fucking like soy sauce there fried, but it came with a spoon, and it looked like something I'd made in my own house. You know, like
stop,
the
man.
water on the bottom. I was like, "That looks disgusting." The burger, no, it just wasn't good.
Yeah, there's just fuck all to do up there. Honestly, there's a lot of things I'd rather do than live there.
Nah,
There's a lot of things I'd rather do.
I was like at the edge of like the cliff, like wherever it was, the Mayo, and I basically live in the other part of the other side, directly. Sure, like the Laggins there, so I was technically the other side of the island.
Mad. No, it is, bro. It's fucking miles away. Never. No, I don't think
Never
I'll ever go
again.
back there now. I actually did a show up there again recently enough. It was in they have a venue up there called the Royal Theatre. 2,000 people it holds. It was actually mental. I think I must have been about 700 showed up in the end. Now, it was like an A to Z bill, and it wasn't a headline show for myself, but I couldn't believe that they had a venue out there that holds 2,000 people. You know what I mean? Like,
So much fucking space, but
yeah, that's the thing. And I wouldn't mind it was fucking sick, but I was like, this thing should not be in Mayo. It's way too fucking good. It's like,
even that wedding venue though, it had like I think it was the biggest wedding I've been to. 390 people at a wedding.
yeah,
It's
no,
big,
mad.
like.
I don't know.
I'm like, I wouldn't even know for it.
Yeah.
390 people. They're like, you know what I
Bro,
mean? You couldn't remember their names.
my wedding's gonna have about fucking 10 people at, bro. I wouldn't. My circle's tiny.
Is it?
Yeah, tiny, bro. Tiny.
Do you see the circles of DJs though? Like you've all seen that. Like I don't know, like if it's just me as an outsider, so but like seeing like it's all very supportive.
Oh yeah, big time. That's the really good thing about the DJ scene. Don't get me wrong. It can also there can be a few people that are the opposite, but
Who
as a
comes
whole, like it really is. Like what? Like did you say someone
We
there?
cunts.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you named someone there. I was like, oh shit.
Name dropping.
No,
Who do we not like?
no. No, it's mad, especially in Ireland. I feel like it's more so a thing in Ireland, especially like the Irish really are supporting each other. Like you have obviously like when I was coming up, the Belfast only lads, like they were
Yeah.
very supportive towards me as soon as they like acknowledged who I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they brought me under their wing. And even all the boys up here, like Symmetric, Shugs, obviously Dara as well.
Yeah.
Like I got on with them straight away. You know what I mean? Yeah, just as a whole, it is a very supportive community. You know what I mean?
They are. They even them. It's do you know when they were playing? I said this in Dars. Like they said, it was B.O.B. So the best of Belfast.
Oh yeah,
And I thought it was Bob. I was like, who the fuck's Bob? I can only see Dars up in high vis, and I didn't realise it was him. And I was like, what the fuck's Bob?
Fucking Bob, yeah. That was mad. There was like 4 of them on the decks, wasn't there?
Aye, and Dars on the
Mad-
middle of fucking
mad
hell. Oh,
fuckers. Yeah.
mad country. Really
That is a mad, like, even your man Shugs, he's a bit nutty as well. He's fun. I love him, and he's gas.
It's Belfast for you. Like.
Yeah. No,
it's like an underland.
They're the funniest people ever. I have to say. Now, I've had really good crack with them over the last few shows. Like,
just head kisses.
Just nut jobs, man. But it's sick.
Have you had any sort of interactions with people that you don't have to? We're not name dropping here, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, go.
I'm not name dropping either.
I might. We'll see what happens.
Scandal. Have you met any like, sort of DJs who's just been a dick?
Oh, have I?
Do you want me to retract that the question?
No, I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
No.
No, because if I have, it'd be great to fucking out them. Let's do it. I'm only messing.
Who's your favourite dickhead of a person like that?
Who's your favourite dickhead and why? No, I actually don't think so, bro. Because I think if I did have a bad interaction, it would be at the front of my head. You know what I mean? I do have a bad memory though. Any
like venues or like place you'd be like, I'm not coming back there?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I don't know if I want to fucking say.
You don't have to. You can. I can read it out. Or you can
let's just say it's in Ireland, right? And it was just like, don't get me wrong. I'm no celebrity. I'm not expecting any fucking mad treatment. But generally, as a whole, for any show I've done, you get the promoter that will meet you outside. They'll bring you in. Sometimes they'll even have a security walkthrough because you get some mad fucking drunk fuckers that come over and swing out at you for a picture or whatever, and they can be a bit over the top. I love interacting with people. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love it. I think
but
it's
great. When people are too drunk.
They can be way too drunk, or they can spill a drink all over you, and you have to go on and play. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's things like that, and you get walked through the venue anyway, and then you walk in. They have your rider there for you. They say, give me a heads up if you need anything, and you feel welcome. So you're ready to go on. You're nice and relaxed. I showed up to a venue before, bro, and the promoter wasn't outside for me, so he wasn't answering his phone. And security guards said to me, do you have ID there? And I said, the headline DJ. And they're like, oh, is it? It's like, and I was like, yeah, the headline DJ. And they're like, okay. I was like, can you like bring me in or anything? Like,
they probably asked you to come there too.
Yeah, can you get anyone there? And they were like, oh yeah, right. And they got on the mic, and your man took about fucking 10 minutes to announce me anyway. I was sitting out there and just like people obviously queuing up and all. And I obviously felt like a bit of a mug, but anyway, I shrugged it off, and I got brought in, and I didn't even know. If I had known this in advance, I would have came 10 minutes before my gig, before the set. Sorry, I got brought into what I thought was gonna be the green room, bro. It was the fucking medical room for what's that person called? Medic. Yeah. Medical.
Say nurse.
Yeah, but it was their room where they have like all their fucking kit in case someone fucking croaks on the dance floor. You know what I mean? And like I was sitting there, and he brought me. He was like, "I'll go get your rider now." He brought me in a single gargle, like a single drink in a cup. And he was like, "Yeah, there you go." I was like, "All right, sounds Leo, thanks for that."
Just awkward then.
Yeah, just real awkward, and it was just like I wasn't supposed to be there. Or it was like I don't know. I was just walking into the club like just to fucking go on a night out, you know what I mean? It was like I felt really unwelcomed and uncomfortable, and apparently like the promoter came in, he was talking about all the fights that are going on that night, and I was like, oh man, where am I actually playing? You know what I mean? Like this is fucking, I don't know, I got out straight away after my
then
set.
Sometimes like it would put like it puts you in a bad mood, not like a bad mood,
yeah,
but you already started off being like, I just want to go home.
Yeah, like I came in there to do my thing and fucking put on a show for people, you know what I mean? So it makes my life a lot easier when I'm rocking in and I'm comfortable going in, you know what I mean? And they're nice people and I'm getting on with them, because bro, like I've made actually like I'm actually friends with some of the promoters that have booked me for gigs, you know what I mean? Like the fella that booked me for my first Belfast gig, Marty Smith is his name, runs Escape. Have you ever heard of Escape Belfast? They do gigs. And I'm good friends with him now, like, you know what I mean? Because he was so accommodating, proper nice. Like we go out for dinner every time. We just have a good laugh together. You know what I mean? I relate to him a lot, and that like it's the interactions like that make all the difference. You know what I mean? Because now there's favours I'd 100% do for him if you ever hit me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
there's just no need for it though. There's no need to do to be like that. I think like it's not like I think sometimes staff as well can be like they think like. Yeah, they sort of have an attitude with you first before like for no reason.
I also think it could have been a thing in that venue as well, where they don't book like an act outside of the local DJ very often. So maybe they just are quite unaware of the situation.
Or they didn't want to seem as if like they were licking up your holes. So they just say like,
but at the same time, the maddest thing is like I get it if I was like independent at the time, but like I fully had like obviously my management team, the whole process of that gig obviously would have sorted them. I would never deal with them directly, and they would have got sent over like an itinerary or whatever for me, like they do for every other promoter. But look, I just fucking shrugged it off. I would never fucking rub my nose up at them, but it was just like a bit of a bad experience. Like I'd never ever play there again. You know what I mean?
Just turn it down politely.
Yeah, oh yeah, politely.
Just don't answer.
Yeah.
Don't answer them.
Yeah.
Here, so Dar talked about his Raiders and some of the mad ones. What's your Raider then?
My Raider is actually it's quite funny. So I have a bottle of Disaronno. Have you ever had Disaronno, by the way?
I've never had this wrong.
Amaretto.
I know what it looks like, but I know the bottle. But is it a whiskey?
No, it's a liquor.
Is it
liquor? Yeah, Amaretto.
What's that?
Liquor.
Like, is all drink liquor?
I don't know what the fuck liquor is, to be honest. I just know that's what it is. I just know that's what Amaretto is. It's under like, well, on menus anyway. It does go in there. But anyway, yeah, Amaretto, Disaronno, Coke Zeros, 'cause that's what the mixer is, obviously. I have like random selection of crisps, chocolate, jellies.
Yeah.
Scratch cards.
Scratch card.
And Velo tropical berry or ruby berry.
What's
like
that?
you know the snus. I actually fucking left me snuffs in the car. Bollocks.
Is that the thing you got in there?
Yeah.
Did I see somebody took too much of them? Too much? Like, is there nicotine on it?
Yeah. What? Someone took too much of what?
I don't know. Started being sick or something.
Oh yeah.
Weighted?
Oh yeah. No, there's like real strong ones you can get. Now I'm on like the weakest ones you can use. It's like fucking 6 milligrams. That's weaker than a cigarette. You know what I mean? But yeah, I have the M on my rider because I'm trying to get off the smokes. Like
somebody gave me one before. I'm talking as if it's like an E or something. Somebody when I was in Gordon Street, and I was like, get that out. I was getting like a fucking injection to get a film.
No, in fairness, it does. Your first one or two sting like.
Oh,
but I shit myself the first time I took one as well because I'm like a mad fucking panicker. You know what I mean? Like that's why I wouldn't fucking I wouldn't even smoke the joints anymore, any of that bollocks, bro. I fucking took a mad panicker the last time we did. Like, I mean, fucking I went white in the face and everything, bro. Call an ambulance. I'm fucking gonna die here. You know what I mean? I swear to God, I was gone. I thought I was, that's it, I'm dead now. But
like, not the joints. Not
that's
the
what I mean.
Nothing, just that.
So I wouldn't, like, I'm a mad panicker, but the first time I took one of them, bro, I was like, oh, bollocks. I nearly, actually, the first time I took one, I fucking cracked the thing open thinking that powder is what you're supposed to take, you know what I mean? There's a powder inside them. I was like, man, what the fuck is this? It looks like a lot of fucking coke.
Sniffing like a thing.
Yeah. What you do with them fellas? I sniffed them, pal.
I would say that would fucking cut the nose, yeah, like, honestly. One trap, wouldn't recommend it. So here we have questions here. I haven't done it, by the way. I'll be getting cancelled.
Oh, I tell you, man. This fella sniffs fellas.
This is group one, top 3 songs of all time.
That is a fucking tough one, man. At the top, Need to Feel Loved by Reflect.
Tune.
Fucking classic. Fuck. I actually don't know.
You put that on one of your stories the other day, actually, didn't you?
Yeah. I listened to that because of my dad when I was younger.
And Calum he actually sampled that there.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah, he remixed and got it cleared. The Sky's the Limit by Biggie. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Fucking tune.
I was going to pretend to say yes, no, like
yeah, like I'm mainly hip hop. Like although I'm a fucking dance music producer, bro, I listen to hip hop all the time. A track called "Keep It Real" by Jamal. It's like proper old school hip hop now. You have to listen to it.
Well, I'm gonna put wee samples over.
Yeah, there you go, bro. Fucking
shouldn't start playing it.
Track.
And when is your?
It's a track. Do you like hip hop?
Not really, no.
Really,
not that I don't like it, but I just couldn't.
Want to listen to it,
yeah. I'd probably be all like majority of it. Be the guy. To be honest, I like all sorts of music, mate. Like,
yeah, I'm the same.
I could sit there but listening to Billie Eilish one day, and then like sing comes on.
I wouldn't go that far now.
No, and then one day it's like fucking like hardcore techno, like
really, yeah,
proper like hard like stuff that sounds. I remember before we were playing it in a party, and I think it was someone's ex. I can't say not your ex. It was like, turn this fucking off, it's heavy metal. And I was like, it's not, it's fucking talking. I mean, like, when we used to go to raves all the time though, it was like very like, it was very techno, like a couple of years ago, like even when Carmin sort of came out, it was very like heavy
it's
techno.
massive up here especially, like
and then it started getting to this days where like people now are saying techno, but I'm like, that's hardstyle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that's hardstyle. Like,
are you one of them genre police in the comment section on TikTok?
She
yeah.
She identifies as a music snob.
Whereas like someone's like I put up a video there and I actually fed into people who come in, right? So I made a remix of fucking Take A I Love My Chopper, and it's a rap track obviously, and I made it into what I was calling techno. But I knew for a fact the people who are into like hard techno or like industrial techno were gonna come in and be like, that's not fucking techno. So I went up and I posted it purposely saying, what do you think of rap X techno? And the TikTok did really well because the whole comment section was people fucking debating, that's not techno, that is techno. And I was just there loving it because they're all fucking putting interactions in my video and make my video do well, you know what I mean? I was like, fucking yous go ahead, argue between yourselves there.
But see, another thing, like that, I'm actually going to say to Richie as well, like you can do things like your engagement and your profile and your whole character on social media can be like a wind up as well.
Oh yeah,
we're
time,
having to come on and do like a talking video. You could just be like, he's doing that on purpose.
Yeah, it's like 10 out of 10 rage bait, bro.
Yeah,
like, it's just
I mean, people start saying I'm doing clickbait, and I'm like, come on, you're still watching it.
You're still watching it.
I mean, yeah, like who are we have like listened to sort of like Jeff Mills, you know him?
Yeah,
he's like obviously I remember going to watch AVA and Jeff Mills is playing, but he done like this UFO set. That was weird. That was too weird, man.
Really?
That sounded as if I was imagining to have the ME stick or something, making like we should.
Does he have that one? Is the bells?
The bells. Yeah. That's like one of our favorite songs.
Yeah.
Mate, see before right? I was going to talk about it in the show, but I'm not playing the bells anymore. He was playing like I think I was with 19. Like 11 years ago. So that's just in case anybody thinks I was doing it the other week. We were at I think he was playing in Mandela Hall, so like Mandela Hall is like it's closed now. It's remade. It's not the Telegraph. So before he played in the Telegraph, before Telegraph was there, it was always Mandela Hall, Queens. Yeah. And I remember going there. But no, we didn't even go. We met everybody in a party after it, and it was all dairy fellas and stuff. And somebody fell asleep, and I was like, none of them were talking to me. I was like, this is so awkward. I was like, I'm at a party and like, nobody's even acknowledging that I'm here. And I started getting really paranoid. So I was like, I'm going to walk home, but my phone died. So I walked from like, I was like up in like Holy Lands, and I walked home. But see, before I left, some wee lad like was sitting dancing right? Dancing in the same spot. Right? I went home at the bed. I woke up at like 10 o'clock, and the person who was up there was like, "Come back up, we're all still partying."
No
way. I got a taxi man up and same fella started going din 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 din.
No way.
Dancing to it. It was really funny. See the front of like it was like a student house, but it was like a shop front, so the shutters were down. Like it was so weird.
That's a mad one.
But I like there was like tunes, like some tunes, just like this is what my show's gonna be about. Like in Thompson's, it's like they ever have tunes that just like reminds you of like a story or like no matter what. Like Dennis Holt, the tune, it's only real. Like I'm like anytime I just listen to that, I think of being in Mandela Hall. I thought the place was burning down. Yeah, because like there was smoke, like the smoke machine was going up, but then the fire alarm started going off, and then like the bouncers were running.
Paranoid out of head.
But yeah, I like all that type of music. But then I like the likes of. Would you love Brian Carney now, don't you? That's her.
I would never listen to Brian Carney.
Yeah.
I think it's so much stopped going to raves. My genres kind of opened a bit more. Stuff I wouldn't really listen to before.
But then there's some DJs now that are doing like. They're sort of like two identities, don't they? Like,
The
Transwax, who's Transwax?
Ejeka.
Yeah.
Is BLK he's doing that too?
Yeah, he is too quick to groove. Yeah, I'm actually good friends with fucking Zach as well. Yeah, he's a legend, man. He's smashing it. I've never seen tickets move the way he moves tickets, man. Holy shit! Doesn't matter where he's playing, boom, sell out. Like he sold out that fucking Belsonic there.
I know.
Fucking crazy.
I've never
like.
seen anybody sips move like his too.
Yeah. No, he's honestly, and he's such a gent. He's like the most like, I don't know. He's just like, for a heavy techno act, you think he's like fucking nuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's just. Because I think there is a lot, like I haven't met a lot of them obviously because that's not the game I'm in.
Yeah.
But like I've heard loads of stories about some of the big ones and they're all fucking crazy. But Zach is just like so like he's quite to himself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a really cool bloke. Like.
Did you see Paul Kalkbrenner was playing and somebody tried to get on and attack him?
Yeah. Your man got him nearly put him into a fucking headlock.
Climbed up an elbow in Madrid or something, but I slapped my leg. Yeah, and like nearly got him in a headlock.
He's unbelievable. Battery Park. Oh, it's like what it's called, Battery Park.
Yeah.
And then you have that other one. My uncle put me onto it years ago.
Oh shit! Like
it's like fuck.
Gigahertz, is it?
No, I can't remember.
He's so many good tunes.
Cloud
9 is it?
Cloud Rider.
Or Cloud Rider, it is.
That's
yes.
track.
That album's fucking unreal. That's like one of the ones like I think the last
Dockyard.
Dockyard.
Holy shit.
So see that whole album, like see for like obviously DJs, I think it's hard to get like an album like that where like you'll be like that's an unreal album, and he brought that out, and that full album was unreal. Like million years, which is that their fucking I don't know who's.
Since 77, or was that since 77?
Yeah.
The album, it's part 1, part 2, part 3. That album's really.
But I seen him in I hadn't seen him before, and I seen him last year in Sonar.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in Barcelona? And it's like in a fucking, oh my god, this venue. It's just where you imagine him to play.
Yeah.
It's just grungy, but it's an old like, they used to make airplanes in it, so you want to see the fucking size of it. Like it's huge.
Mad.
And he's just sitting up there smoking. I don't know.
Yeah. No, he's a cool bloke. Like I'd love to meet him now. His productions are fucking mad. They're just, I don't know, they're so unique. Like
like his tunes are class, and then he can just do like a really. Would you like? Is this even techno? Because it's just so like.
Yeah, no, it's not quite slow. Like I wouldn't call him techno now, would you?
No.
Like the sounds are quite techy,
like some of the stuff he does, like some of the samples like he's done, like or like some of like the ones like you might only find on SoundCloud are very like his sets can be very techno-y.
Yeah.
Like very boom, they just like continuous.
Yeah, they're just quite. I feel like he's quite like slower than a lot of us boys. Like I wouldn't call it like fast paced. Like he's
big German.
Yeah.
You don't taking up your belly.
Just for
big Alton on the back and that team, mate.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck. I'm surprised he didn't hit the fella back some more about I thinking.
It was your man. There was another DJ that fucking swung him over. I forget his name. I seen Tiesto commented on it. He had him and he was like, "I'm hiring you for my security." Because your man swung him over instantly.
Did he?
Yeah.
What would you do if it happened to you?
I actually don't know how I'd react, bro. I'd probably just start crying.
Imagine it. Fuck out, I'm away. You're fucking trying to hit me in there. That'll be me. I think after I'd be like, that now. I'm like, oh no, look here, hold it back.
Oh, bro, I'd be fucking scared.
But sure, like if you've done that, I do think like there's a lot of them DJs like. Probably older DJs. Like I wouldn't imagine you'd see Paul Kalkbrenner's videos can be good. Do you ever see them on actually? And it's like he's in the bedroom and he's dancing outside the window or something.
That's his film.
His film.
Berlin
Column. But like they're very like old school where like they don't really they sort of got past and got a fan base without having to have the social media sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think it would be weird to imagine like Paul Kalkbrenner like dancing in his kitchen in his own chair.
Just release a new track, guys.
Is that your Australian accent?
That's not my accent, no. I just fucking
Australian.
Is that where he's from?
No, he's from Germany, but I thought you'd done an Australian accent.
Oh no, Jesus, no, I just put on any accent there.
Can you do any accents?
Fuck no. No, not a chance, no. I'm terrible at accents, bro. Terrible.
I was good Australian if you wanted that to identify as the Australian accent.
No, Jesus, no, I don't know what the fuck that was, bro. It just came to my head. Just creative like that, you know what I mean?
Creative genius.
Yeah.
Right, what else have I got? Oh, it's fucking away again, Jesus. We'll cut all these 3 seconds out. I love accents though, like I start like, see if I'm around somebody enough, I'll start like talking back to them in their accent.
Oh bro, my manager was fucking sick of me. Did you ever watch The Big Les Show?
No, what's this?
You know The Big Les Show? Your man Sassy the Sasquatch is in it. And fucking... You know? Oh, come on, he's know The Big Les Show.
If she doesn't know, I'm not going to know.
Search up The Big Les Show, L-E-Z. No, seriously, because you definitely know it. The character's in it. It's like, fuck yeah, cunt. Fuck yeah, cunt.
Did you say it? What does it say?
Did you not see the clips?
No, I want to hear him.
Sassy the Sasquatch. Fuck yeah, cunt.
I'm going to try and guess, are they Australian?
Fuck yeah, cunt. Yeah, it's like a massive...
Fuck yeah, cunt.
It's a cartoon.
Oh, get fucked.
Like The Big Les Show. I don't...
know what you mean.
It's like fucking trooper snooper.
So you can't do an accent?
Well, no, only because of that program. But anyway, long story short, as soon as I went over to Australia, everyone just sounded like they were out of an episode of the fucking Big Les Show. So I was just going around for the whole tour, being like, "Fuck yeah, cunt." And my manager would wake me up in the morning. He'd be like, "Carmin, are you awake?" I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, cunt." Yeah, this fella, look, you know that. brother. Oh my god. If you don't know that, go home and watch the full series. It's the funniest thing ever.
Go home, you're sitting in my living room, man.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, stick her on the telly. That's a good fucking telly to watch it on as well. But
that telly doesn't move. Dara sat down there and was like, "No way you watch your TV from there."
In fairness,
I was like, "No mate. If I was going to watch the TV, I'd pull it over there." But it's a 2-man job because it scrapes the ground.
In fairness, it is fucking miles away, bro.
I know.
And it's facing the wrong way too. It's fucking facing there.
I know. It's just sitting over there. Like that's just the workstation over there.
But bro, I can't believe you don't know that.
Nah.
I actually can't believe it. Like the whole world knows what that program is like.
You'll know if you hear it.
I guarantee you. Like there's like so many clips of that whole series are like viral as fuck. Like it's huge.
I know, mate.
No, because that's fucking years old as well. It is.
Yeah, it's years old. I know it.
It is.
I know, like I'm fucking 31 this year. It's disgusting.
I'm 37. I'm getting on my next
Disgusting. What dream back to back?
Camera. Oh, Mulgrab.
Mulgrab's playing and Mulgrab's played. So her daughter's like 19, so like she sort of keeps me in the loop and then she's like, of who's playing.
Yeah.
Don't go to any of them. But I probably should. And then she was like, hey, who was it playing? Maybe he's a Canada playing on Park, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. We back to back with Chris Dussey. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that hasn't happened yet.
No. That's I think it's in June.
Yeah, and then Abby was like, do you want to go? I was like, don't really think I could go to a rave with fucking my 19-year-old niece.
Ah, yeah, man. For the back to back like that, that's like a generational thing. That's gonna be fucking insane. Like,
I know, where we'll go.
yeah,
I
no,
probably
that's,
have a wedding that day. Like, fuck's sake, people are booking me for weddings 2028, and I'm like, hold on a minute.
Seriously?
I made.
Fuck that. I forget. All my clients. See you later. Oh yeah.
You've management to look after it though.
Oh yeah, bro. If I didn't have I'm not joking you, bro. My memory. I think it's this job as well as after making it get worse, but it's so bad. It is terrible, bro. Yeah, like it's just like they have to remind me everything.
But then it's the secure, like the sort of comfort of like knowing somebody else has booked it in, so you can't like double book and all. Like, has that ever happened? Have you ever double booked anything before?
No.
That's my fear.
In fairness, yeah. Thank fuck for that. No, I don't think we have anyway. But no, bro. I could not keep on top of everything that happens. You know what I mean? I just couldn't. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm good at staying organised or whatever, but my memory's just fucking terrible.
But then you don't want it to be. You understand why people have them as well, because you need time to be like creating tunes and like.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't do all the background stuff and and be creative in the studio. You know what I mean? That'd be way too much in the head.
Like even the likes of videos. Some videos can take me like, even for a client, some video can take me like an hour. Yeah. Like. Or somebody who can take me fucking 2 days because it's just not sitting right there. So like, and then plus they'll have to do the admin obviously. But like if you had to do that as well, like it'd be
that's what I mean. I edit all my own stuff as well. You know what I mean? Like when I'm putting it up on TikTok. Now I have a much more simple editing process than probably you would. But even like having to do that and then make the music. If I was dealing with everything else outside, bro, I wouldn't even have a second to myself. You know what I mean? Do
you ever have any pressure or creative block and you're like,
oh yeah, big time. I only fucking came out one day. I couldn't make a fucking track there for about fucking 2.5 months.
Is your new track focus on? Is your new track focus on me?
Yeah, so that's like one I'm gonna put out myself now. I've got to go ahead from the label to just release that myself. But so it's not gonna come out on Sony. But I do have my next 2 singles with Sony completely locked in now. They're finished. And it's getting locked into the system now this Friday, so it'll be out. I'm gonna have 2 new tracks out with Sony within the next 7 weeks. You know what I mean? Which is fucking massive. I'm also the second one. It's getting announced in like 2 weeks, so I can't say too much about it yet. But I'm after signing a brand deal, my first brand deal with like a massive fucking retail store. Like you probably do shop in there, but.
Tell me after.
Yeah, I will. And because
here I'll be fucking itching to know.
Yeah. I know. Like I'm dying to say it, but it hasn't even been announced yet, so I can't.
Don't believe it.
Huh? Yeah, I will. But
remember though, because I always say this and forget.
Yeah. So do I. But so as part of the brand deal, I have to release a single with them. So then they're also, as well as my label, they're gonna push it. So I'm guessing it's gonna be all over their ads or maybe in their stores. But yeah, my fucking big fat mush is gonna be all over their stores for a month straight.
And is it like
clothing? Like,
is it everywhere?
Yeah, all over Europe. Yeah, which is fucking mad.
I'm gonna start guessing.
I'm shooting with them in Ibiza next week. That's where we're doing the whole shoot.
And then when's it released? 2 weeks?
I want to say the end of May. I'll have the first one out, and then another one will be in mid-June.
This podcast won't be, I'm going on holiday tomorrow. This podcast won't be until then anyway.
Oh,
I'm only joking.
Wait, will it? Because that's fucking sweet, brother.
No, the podcast. I'm going to edit the podcast and I come home next Thursday, so it'll probably be next Friday. So.
Oh, well then yeah, it would be before it. Yeah.
Everybody sitting there scratching, going, "I can pay it, please."
You should have just baited me there. They got to say.
I wouldn't do that, mate.
No,
your management has my number. If you're up here, get the fuck out. He knows where I live. No, I have to send him the address. My car that said fucking bomb squad. No.
Hardly. No. Yeah.
To be like, you tout. Do you say tout down where you're? Do you know what a tout is?
Say what?
A tout.
What's that?
I love knowing people don't know like sense.
Tout?
Yeah. So
as in T-O-U-T?
Yeah.
No, what's that?
So like, I'll do it in context with like.
Judas?
No, oh fuck, no. Like a type of telling on somebody. So like, if you like if I like.
Oh, ratting them out like.
I ratting them out, but like it would be like touting on. So like if you told. Like she told me a secret,
right.
and then I went and told somebody else, but like you're a tout.
Yeah, right.
And most it's spread on most walls, saying all touts are targets. Touts get shot. I mean, so it stems way back, mate.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I can see that.
Which is needed for up here. So every time I go out of this, the things are going away. Fucking hell. Let's put it up too early, because then I was like, if I put it up too late early this morning. Right. Some good questions.
Look at the fucking man. Fella's on 2 HP on his arm there. You're on 2 HP.
What's that mean?
Your tattoo. You have 2 hearts left. You're on 2 HP.
Oh.
You're one shot.
That's how many questions I have left.
Did you ever play fucking Fortnite? No.
Nah.
You never played Fortnite?
No, but this is so like I'm older generation, so this is from.
Nah, brother, you can play a bit of Fortnite. Come on now. You can play. Nah, you definitely could. No, anyway, put it this way: when you're weak in the game, you're one shot. Like you're just one shot away from dying. So you're one shot there.
I thought you meant this equation. I was like, he's really smart.
No.
That's what you need with that fucking meant. People stop me and be like, what's that mean? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
That's hella gibberish.
It is. It's meant to be like
They're cool though, bro.
It's meant to be like a Rubik's Cube, but
yeah. No, I mean the fucking all the numbers.
That's part to be like the equation to fix it. I don't know.
No
I
way.
got it off. Somebody had it on their chest in Google, and I just put it there.
That's mad. Yes.
No copyright. What else? Funniest thing. What's the funniest thing you've ever seen while you're on stage?
I was actually this wasn't for. This is the funniest one I've ever seen. I wasn't playing. I was up on the stage for Belfast Sony in the 3 Arena, right? And you know the way at a big show you do get boys jumping up on each other's shoulders and they'll hold each other up, or like a fella will hold his missus up on his shoulders, whatnot. This fella got up onto his mate's shoulders and was ballsy enough to stand up on him. And his mate was holding onto his legs now, and he was apparently like he must have been fucking had mental balance because he pulled it off. But when he went to get down, bro, we were all watching everyone up on the stage like, holy shit, look at that. Bang, fucking fell straight in his face, and the fucking floor in the 3 Arena is concrete. Like, we were like, someone send the fucking medic down there now. The fella's probably dead. Bro, it was the funniest thing ever, because obviously, like, the boys are there smashing their set, but I was just in stitches at that fucking moment for ages. But in terms of, like, me being on...
That was so Dublin, wasn't it? They were like, his accent there.
Bro, no, it was the funniest thing ever. But, me being on the stage, I haven't seen anything too mad. No, nothing fucking crazy. Like, obviously you have people holding up mad shit on your phone. Like birds, like, oh, fuck me, or fucking...
You whispered as if the mic's not going to hear you.
Yeah. But,
Fuck me.
But, like, the birds come out with mad shit sometimes up on their phones, bro. The maddest things ever. Like, some of them are so unfiltered, bro. Like, I'm like, it's fucking crazy. Like that, like, out straight, like, you're literally in a club setting. I'm not a big fucking superstar. I'm just another bloke, and you're after fucking saying to me out straight, fuck me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, that's like crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Do you ever get weird requests? Because people seem to think they can request songs of a DJ, and they go like that.
Bro.
Did you see Brian Kearney actually put up?
I hate them.
What request?
Imagine going to a fucking rave, and you're there, and you think it's alright to hold that up on your phone and ask for it. I get it if you ask for one of my tracks, you're like, oh, play Kisses, because then that's fine, because they're dying to hear it. That's fine. When they're like Ariana Grande, fucking Taylor Swift, bro, I'd be this close to going.
hopefully Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift don't see it.
Yeah, well,
as if
I highly fucking doubt it.
Yeah.
But If they do, so be it, fuck it. But no, seriously, man, like I don't understand how people can come in with them sort of mad requests. It's like,
you've came to the wrong.
how are you even have to buy a ticket to this event? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
it's fucking crazy to me.
Brian Kearney, he put up, I don't know, people were requesting songs. Something he put up today. Apparently, somebody for Belfast has requested Katy Perry firework.
Oh my god, this is what I mean. Like, how
then
can you have gone to Brian Kearney and requested that? You know what I mean?
I know.
It's fucking nuts.
You do get some like some people do remix a song and it's good. Like I think like there's someone like who actually does it. Like Dennis Sulta, he plays some like songs where I'm like, he's got away with that. Like
like remixes are fine, but it's like when they're asking for the original out straight. You know what I mean? It's just like no, not a fucking chance, mate. I seen a little one, a fucking very good one, and a fella was dealing with some melter doing fucking requests all night. So he got her phone anyway, and she had it up on her Snapchat. She typed it in as a picture, you know the way they do it. And he got it off, swipes out a Snapchat. She thinks he's obviously typing a response to her on her phone. Swipes out a Snapchat, goes into the fucking sentence and changes her language on her phone to Chinese. So she was fucked then, obviously. Like, imagine trying to navigate through that to get it back.
and then plus on a rave and her phone's
I thought that was fucking brilliant.
That's what you're gonna do from now.
Yeah, no, I want it, but I feel like there's definitely a way you can get in trouble for that or something. You know what I mean? Especially these days, man. You know what I mean?
I know you do get in trouble for everything these days.
Bro, fucking mad. But I thought that was a cracker. Yeah.
Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Fuck, who is the most famous person I've ever met? I actually don't know. Fuck. Obviously Ketma would be up there, especially these days. The fella's gone fucking. I feel like I have met.
But then you probably don't see that, like, so then that fella Jamie Lang will probably be more famous.
Oh yeah,
but
in my eyes, because I'm not a major fan. Yeah,
like I would be more buzzing to meet Canada than I would to be meet like a presenter of fucking BBC. You know what I mean? No offense to any BBC presenters in case they come on here. Love yous.
No, but yeah, obviously would be like your man Jamie. I'm trying to think though. There should be. I met actually. Sorry, my label A&R. The fella who an A&R, obviously, I don't know if you know what an A&R is. They're the people that like scout new music and they sign it to the record label, so they're like scouts technically, right? But I actually get on very well with mine, and he's now engaged to Mabel. You know the singer Mabel?
Is he?
Yeah. So I went over. He invited me over. He runs, do you know Strawberry and Cream Festival?
No.
In the UK, it's a massive festival in the UK. Strawberry and Cream, it's called. And he runs that, but he was running a stage. No Carnival in London. It's like the big thing every year. I had never been. And he was like, oh, like, come on over, I'm running my own stage at this year. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, come on. And I went over, and this was completely different to anything I've ever been to before. I was like in the small minority of white lads at it, you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't a lot. But it was fucking great. I had really good crack at it. But anyway, I got fucking pissed at it because it was free gargle at his stage. So I was just lamping them back all day. And he invited me back to his gaff. And obviously there I'm fucking sitting in the fucking kitchen just trying to wait to fucking Mabel all night, and just fucking him and Mabel having the conversation. I was like, man, this is fucking nuts. And then Mabel's ma is Nina Sherry. Do you know Nina Sherry, the singer? Yeah. She's fucking she's like massive. Like my man are massive Nina Sherry fans.
Well, know her, would it?
Yeah, like she's
it's like she's my transit. I'm like, but I know her. Think for me. What? It's because I don't even know. I say I'm dyslexic, but I sometimes don't see the name, and then I'll look at if the name's typed out. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I know who it is now.
Yeah.
My godmother.
No, Mabel's godmother.
Who?
She's playing woman in Casualty, or not Casualty, what we said.
Fun facts.
There you go. There you go.
She's going for a divorce.
No way.
Never seen it. See when you went to school.
What's the bank details there?
Never see when you went to school. It's at the bottom of your homework there. I have really random facts.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's her. She wrote them.
Yeah. Tell you, man. But it probably is Mabel actually. Then
that's surreal. Like
no, it's fucking crazy. But again, fucking bang on.
Was her gaff like?
Oh, they have a nice house. Yeah, like it's in a nice part of London as well. But no, she was bang on. She was telling me like we should come over one of the days because she writes all the music in the gaff. So to come over and maybe write music one of the days. You know what I mean? So I thought that's fucking crazy. I'm invited to their wedding. I have an invite to their wedding. Yeah.
I'd be like, was she drinking?
Huh?
Was she drinking?
No, she was.
I would have been like, Right, you text me tomorrow to tell me I can still come over. Never seen her mate promise you something. I'm like,
Yeah,
now you don't mean that.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, it could have been one of them ones.
Then you text and be like, can I come over? She's like, fucking hell. I've done that before. I'll do your wedding photos for free. And then the message I'm like, sorry, I'm booked.
Oh, bro. The amount of
Sorry to
times
anybody.
The amount of times I've done that.
That's actually class. Where would your dream venue be to play?
I want to hit America full stop. There's that EDC there in Vegas, looks fucking mental. But a venue, I don't know about a venue like yeah, I wouldn't have like actually Warehouse Project Manchester. That looks fucking nuts.
That does.
I'd love to play there. I'd love to play that. There's a lot of big actually venues in the UK because I'm only starting to kind of get into the UK market now myself. You know what I mean, doing shows over there. So, but I would love to play that Warehouse.
Did you ever
Project.
hear Prydz in Ibiza? Prydz?
I feel like I have heard the
It
name.
was like the biggest nightclub apparently in Europe. It was huge. I was right fucking seeing Chase.
Is that not did that not get reopened to what it is now, the Universe one, or am I tripping?
It's like a dome and
I'm not too sure.
it's like in a big dome.
I feel like the one that got reopened recently, someone said that it used to be open years ago and it was massive. I don't know,
so
maybe
like
it is.
Space used to be high, but that high used to be Space, and then Prydz. But that was that was the first like super club I ever been to. 18 fucking disaster master. I spent half the time looking at the fans. The fans were that big, and I was like it was like a propeller of like an airplane. But I remember looking at it going, I could really fall on us. You know what I mean? And then brought in the fucking tumble dryers and the chasing status. I was like, can we please go back to the room? You know what I mean? But that venue was so big that you'd be scared of like losing a friend in it. Like,
yeah. No,
I mean, because it's not like just over at the back. It's just so many different like sort of like the bars like here and all.
Yeah, it's all different. Yeah, routes. Yeah.
America would be class, like, but America's sort of they've got a weird taste in
They're
dance
a bit behind,
music.
bro. I say they're 10 years behind.
They're very
So
still
that's what I
EDM
say.
and all
Yeah,
that. Like.
yeah. But like, I feel like if you were to go over and introduce the stuff I make now, it would just fucking catch on way quicker. You know what I mean? Because they suddenly be like, oh, what's this? You know what I mean? But like, I'd love to break that market one day, obviously, please God. But like, I have had interest over there. I've gotten a few offers for like frat parties and stuff, but there's no point going over there unless you have a fucking tour lined up, because the visa's about 9k. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have things lined up for you if you're going over there. You know what I mean?
Even the price of getting over there, though.
I know, bro. It's fucking mad. Like, it's just there's all these things to consider. But yeah, one day, please God, now I'll be over there. But I just love to.
It's like TikTok and stuff like that can
Yeah.
really help with that. See,
Yeah,
as soon
big
as you
time.
get like something like stupid, they can go viral over there, and then
Oh, bro,
that's
mad.
it.
But like, I don't know, the people over there, I'd like to think they're quite similar to the boys in Australia. Like, the boys in Australia, when I was over there, and they're in the crowds, they're not afraid to let rip and jump around and make noise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In Ireland, like, especially in Dublin, a lot of boys are too cool to move. You know what I mean? They're dancing, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're too cool for it. And you're after buying a ticket, so I don't know why you're not just letting loose. Whereas I went over to a small intimate show, let's say 250 people are in front of me in Australia, and the boys on every drop are fucking jumping and screaming and letting rip, and they're fucking not afraid. They don't give a fuck because they're there to have fun, and that's what music should be.
Alright.
But,
So I would probably be more buzzing though.
Yeah.
Like, imagine you go up and back, you jump back, no more. I'd be like, yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like, it also creates a better atmosphere, and then I'm having a better buzz because I know that you're having fun out there as well. Whereas a lot of boys in fucking Dublin, like, they just don't move. Like, they're just too. What's wrong is they're too cool for it. You know what I mean? They're not just saying. Now, in fairness, I was probably fucking someone that used to do it. Now, when I was 18, just fucking. Just there with the one hand up in the air, fucking. But it's just like, just make a bit of noise, jump around. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
I played a song that I'm going to play at the show. Well, I was going to play at the show, and it's like just a vocal trance song. But it reminds me of being like 15. And I was playing at the Abbey in the car, so she's 19, and then she was like, I feel like this was the type of song you all jumped in the spot. I was like, this. No, Planet Love and all. I'm like,
Yeah.
Did you ever hear Planet Love?
Yeah, it's up here, isn't it?
It's the first, but like it used to be massive, like when I was like 15, 16, and that was like the end of it, and then it came back. But that's when everybody wore the boiler suits and all that. Like, it was very cringe, like when you think back, but it was class. So it was
100%. Yeah, no, I have to say that I do fucking. I get a groove on there after a few gargles on the decks. I just start jumping around a bit more on the decks. But if I'm tired now, God bless, I'm fucking.
Do you ever get ones where you're just like, I don't want to fucking do this?
I wouldn't say like I'm not in the mindset where I don't want to do it, but I'm like, I'm not giving them the show they deserve type thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fucking bollocks. It happened on one of the shows, but in fairness, it was naturally going to happen in Australia because the jet lag fucked me for the first week straight, bro. And I wouldn't mind. I was really frustrated because I had probably the best show of the whole tour. It was in Gold Coast, and I was fucking bollocks for it. I was so tired, bro. I was not ready for it at all. And it was the best one yet, like packed. It was like a boiler room set. There was people all up on the stage surrounding me, and it was in an old distillery, and there was 800 people in the crowd. I think 700 or 800, and everyone was going mad. The vibes were fucking unreal, and I just wasn't. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but like I knew for a fact I would have, if I was fully energized. I didn't even drink for it. And I drink from like 9 times out of 10. I'm drinking at my shows. You know what I mean? I get fucking pissed at them, like. Yeah.
You have to a wee bit, like, don't you? Though.
Yeah, like
I feel like I would have to.
Yeah, like. I wouldn't say like I have to. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. I just get on. Like when I'm out and I have a few gargles and then I have my music, they just go hand in hand for me. I just fucking love doing it. You know what I mean? I just have a good time.
I done a live show there like not that long ago, and obviously ours is different because I have to talk, and I was like. The first half I was like, I'm not going to drink because I had like something to do at the second half, and then I was just like halfway through it, like it was the interval, and I went, someone get me a vodka. I was taking shots and upstairs. I was like, I need to be drunk here. I was so anxious, and you couldn't hide from it because you're holding a mic and people are listening to you talk.
In fairness, now before, like I was fucking, I didn't think I would be, but whatever I set in before the Brits, I was fucking rattled. So I fucking knocked back a few shots before that fucking went on the red carpet there.
But then you're screwed because you're like, if I'm really, like I'm one of them ones, if I'm really pissed, I'm like, I'll go into myself and I'll be even worse.
Fairness, I wasn't too bad. I was just, it kind of put me like on a bit of a nice buzz, you know what I mean? So I was fresh, but I had to knock back a few there before we went on the red carpet, bro. I was fucking rattled, I was.
Here, this is a great one. Who's your dream collaboration with?
That's hard to put down to one person. I have a few. Like obviously, dreamy one would be Calvin Harris. Like that would just be fucking mad. I'd absolutely love to work with him, meet him in general. But then again, it's gonna be like likes a Mall Grab or Ketma. I just feel like I'd learn the most from them boys. Yeah. Because I've been listening to them for so long now, and I think we'd also make something really special as well. Like in terms.
Where's Mall Grab from?
Australia.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Australian. I actually met him. I met him there a few months ago. I got guest list to a show. Me, Jazzy, and our fella Ross. We all went, and I didn't drink or nothing. I drove up to it, and I told, because I'm kind of mates with the people who kind of run the event itself, and I said to them, look, he doesn't have to, you don't have to go out your way to do this for me, but I'd love to meet him. And it was more so actually Jazzy's fella Ross that did it for me, because I fucking hate asking people for favours. Like I just fucking hate it. But he kept going up. Now Ross will do it all. He'll fucking hound you for something. You know what I mean? It's a good trait to have because you get shit done. But he kept going up, and he ended up getting it done for me in the end. We went back into the green room, and Mall Grab came in after a set, and I was chatting away to him anyway. He was actually fucking like, again, one of them people who makes mad tracks, but he's like really quiet, like real chill, like real to himself. Doesn't drink. I couldn't even
tell you what he looked like actually though. When I think of it,
you can't remember what he's like. He has like a mad fucking long hairstyle. Yeah, he wouldn't have a memorable face, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like when I sort of was always going to raves, it was back in the day there was no social media, so sometimes I didn't even know if it was one or two. I'm standing that far back, I can't see them anyway.
No, but it is actually like, especially in the DJ scene, like a lot of times you're gonna know their music, but you haven't a fucking clue what they look like.
Or like thinking somebody was just like one person, like is it DJ Heartstring is two people.
That's a duo, yeah.
Yeah, which is really baffled me.
I was like, that's a duo, yeah.
Well, DJ's Heartstrings, do you mean?
Yeah, it's a duo. Yeah, there's loads of them, yeah.
And I know who I'm really loving, like at the minute. Well, DJ Daddy Chance, but Marlon Hofstad.
Marlon Hofstad,
whatever they call it. We seen him. Did we see him?
I love him.
Yeah, he's sick. Him and Maluji, his mate. You know Maluji?
No.
Yeah, definitely. You've seen him in their clips because they like post together the whole time. They're like best mates. Yeah, Maluji's very good. Very, very good. But so is Marlon, yeah.
Nah, class, like some of the tunes. But that's another one. He like takes a really risky song and he makes it into something classic. Like some of his remixes.
But he loves it. He goes for real crowd pleasers, like, you know what I mean?
Because I would say like that type of music would have been like cheesy music we were listening to back in the day. So it would have been like the dance music, like maybe when I was growing up, like about 10 or 11 would have been like that type of remix of the song. But it's sort of come full circle. And I think there's a lot more like, depending on what you like, so like the raves now are like tailoring to a lot of different more sounds than it is just back when we were going to Shine. It was the same sort of type of music the whole time, or do you know what I mean? Like it was very the same sort of DJs, all producing the same sound. We're not people are very different, like very hard staying and very cheesy.
There's a bit of everything, man. It's
I'm saying cheesy, like some DJs probably call them cheesy for. I
no, in fairness, it is like there's a lot of it is cheesy. Like you'd even consider Kisses. Like Kisses is quite a cheesy vocal in itself. You know what I mean? Like the instrumental's hard. Like it's quite thumping and fast, but like the vocal, but it's just a massive market for it now, especially like on TikTok. Like TikTok's a fucking game changer for every industry, in my opinion.
And then like who done the spin off version? Did you do that or did they do it?
Which is this now?
For Kisses?
The spin off version, what's that?
Sped up.
Oh, sped up. Yeah, the label just do that. That's like as soon as a track does well,
because I put
90% of the time they put out like a sped up version of it, and they put it on TikTok and they see how it goes. And that sped up version actually fucking blew. Because
I put that on the post last night for asking the questions, and I was like, fuck, hopefully somebody else didn't do it.
yeah. No, I don't mind. I use the fucking sped up version because the sped up version actually did better on TikTok than the original. Like in terms of videos and sounds.
TikTok's unbelievable for making things. Like, they can make like even songs that like were years ago, like just come back in the chart. Or what was it? Salt. Bath salt. What do you call it? Stuff. No. What do you call that TV program? Not bath salt. Saltburn. Because he's the boss in it.
What?
That song perfect, is it?
Barry fucking, what's his name?
Yes, he's from
Keoghan.
Yes.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Keoghan. Fuck knows.
Well, if you're going to rip at the shreds, we're definitely going to rip at the shreds up here today.
Fuck knows.
But yeah, there's a song that like perfect that was out you were listening to like years ago.
Oh yeah,
4, 3, 2, 1. Let me
push it.
Oh, I love that song.
But like, because then obviously people watch that on a TV program.
Yeah.
Then went on the TikTok and
it was
then back in the charts.
It was the same with that Murder on the Dance Floor. That blew that one as well again. Yeah. And then actually, obviously Hannah Lang has a version of that. I seen hers start going up in streams because of that movie as well. People start listening to hers off the back of it as well.
And it can go back up. It's mad, like, so.
Yeah.
You can have a tune that you put out like now and then like fucking 20 years later. It's
fucking mad. It's fucking mad. That happened to that. Do you know that track with Crystal, The Days?
No, what's
Do you think about
the days?
Yes, she released that about.
You be singer, mate.
I am me bollocks. That's how you know he's been waffling to me now. No, I'm only messing.
They're good people in the singing song. Yeah.
No, she released that about 8 years ago, bro.
Did she?
Yeah, it only blew again. And then the label, she got assigned to a label then, and now there's been a fucking remix that did even better than that. But yeah, it's mad.
And then even like something simple as that, our girl, the anxiety one's for right now. There's someone that I'm not going to try it because.
Is that old?
She put that out on YouTube like years ago, apparently.
What, is that the one where Will Smith was dancing in it?
Was it? See, she knows all that.
Doechii, yeah, sorry, that's her name. Yeah.
You know where you said Doechii or something the other day? Doechii cat. We were just giving her a wee nickname. Doechii. So what's the plans for future then, mate?
Fuck, that's a broad question. I want to keep the music pumping. That's the main thing because that's what gets me in my shows. That's what gets everything out there. I finally, like I said, over that little block where I was making fuck all, and I'm starting to get really productive in the studio again, which is what I used to always be. But so I have those tunes coming out. The shows are getting bigger. I have the biggest summer of my life, so I just want to really put the head down. I want to get my brand sort of established now, like so people are not. So I know people are now turning up for Kisses and CarminWatsin and all my other tracks that I've made, but I want them to be able to turn up for like the show that I'm gonna put on now. You know what I mean? Like the production and the extra stuff that you might get, or the exclusive things I might try out in the crowd, or whatever it's gonna be. I want to up my game in terms of the show I put on as a whole. You know what I mean? So, and I have a great opportunity now this summer with all the shows that I have to really highlight my sets from the rest of the sets that people will see at these festivals or whatever it's going to be. So I want to get the nail on the head with that, get the brand nailed down, and hopefully then after this summer lead into the biggest fucking club season for the winter that I've ever had. And I should be going back then to Australia at the end of the year. Please God, my agent said it's looking promising now to go back because obviously their seasons are fucking completely swapped to ours.
That's good.
So they have summer from November to January, I think it is. So I'll be able to go over there now, play their festivals now in December. Please God.
You're going to need a year off.
Yeah.
Gonna be like Adele, take 15 years off after this.
I don't know about that now. I love it too much, but
I'm sure she said that at the start.
Then again, if I was on the Adele bread, maybe I fucking would take a few days off. Yeah.
I actually love Adele. I think I love Adele as a person more than I actually love her music. Funny cunt.
Yeah, she is. She's funny, I have to say.
I was thinking I want to go to her shows and be like stand up. She's just a fucking mob bastard. Like her songs are the same songs she sings. I'm like, I'm here for the crack love.
Fuck it, yeah. Go for it.
No, who does it? We were saying about production stuff. No, who's one person, and I think we've seen him once, and he actually played. No, like once with like his proper show. Prydz is like.
Yeah,
like
he's the one. He does some mad visuals, doesn't he?
Yeah. Like the holograms. Is he?
An alias.
Oh yeah.
Not too sure.
That's how he's pronounced that.
Oh, I probably said it wrong. Serious Day.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I didn't know that.
Serious Day. Oh my god. There's no way. I'm gonna actually look at that now. Is it?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's. No, Shani, you've made that up.
No, I think that was.
How do you spell it?
C-I.
On and off? No, he's not.
That's it. Dun, 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 and it's got laser beams. Is it not?
Fucking it is.
There you go.
My phone won't even play it.
There you fucking go.
I love you, mate. Nice stuff like that. Is it this one? Oh, it's heavy. He's heavier, aye. This is a tune.
Yeah, oh, I love that.
That is him.
I've never heard that before.
Actually, it used to play. Is that laser beams?
Aye, yeah.
Brilliant, I love that.
But that's like, and then you have, so he hates Call On Me.
I love Call Me.
Prydz done Call On Me, obviously, and he hates it apparently.
Really, yeah, from playing it all the years.
And probably just because it's so commercial for him.
Yeah.
And then you have like that. Thanks for Call On Me to this.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to get my little alias up and running as well. I have it on SoundCloud. There's 2 little tracks on it there. It's called McCoot, so it's my surname in Irish. I have a tattoo down my arm. But I've only put 2 tracks out on it, so I want to get that one going as well. Actually,
you're gonna have one?
Oh yeah, I already fucking started there a few months ago. I just haven't released on it in months.
Is this an exclusive?
Yeah. I haven't actually told anyone that. Yeah. McCoot. Yeah, it's called McCoot. I'm just gonna put on fucking anything on there. And it's gonna be mainly underground stuff though, because I love, like, if you ever went to my sets now, a lot of people, I have to reject a lot of bookings, you see, because after Kiss has had so much commercial success, people think I'm a commercial act. That I'm gonna play that, and then maybe a lot of other sort of radio dance music, but I play quite heavy enough. Like I play underground, a lot of underground stuff. You know what I mean? I produce a lot of underground stuff, mainly underground. So
I think if you're like in like the likes of Jeff Mills and fucking Paul Cockbrenner, like you can tell like they have that variety and stuff like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I love all that, bro. And that's
not much people know. Like not that not much people would know names, but for the likes of probably like audience or like your audience going to listen to Kisses, mightn't know any of the
no, they
DJs.
definitely don't, bro. Absolutely
Do you know
not. Absolutely not. Yeah, the demographic of Kisses is quite young as well. You know what I mean? It really did hit that young market, but yeah, they won't have a fucking clue who Paul Cockbrenner is and all that. Yeah, I got put onto him when I must have been about 10 by my uncle. Yeah.
And then it's his brother, DJ. It's his brother, Fritz Cockbrenner.
Oh, should they have tracks together? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I think they do have releases out together. I think I've seen about that.
He is good.
Yeah. No, definitely.
I'm gonna see when you go home. I'm gonna stick on all good tunes.
I'm telling you. There you go.
My show in Thompson's is now get changed. Everybody, you're not listening to this in tunes you want to. I'm in control. Imagine halfway through like a block. I guess it's shit. Start running on fucking the belt.
Stop.
I know it's my daughter's Christmas in 2 weeks, and the DJ that's coming is really feared.
Oh, yeah, mate.
He's really heavy and
like,
music, and I'm down to go just
see,
take everything I want.
Yeah.
He can't
the baby start crying and all.
I know. My man will love all that, to be honest. But see, the fella played at my birthday, my 30th. Yeah. But like, my mates are all different types of music, and they were like, can I get something with words in it? It's a bit heavy, and then he's playing really techno and all that. And then he's playing one with tunes up, like words, and they're all getting up and then sitting back down. But he was playing it obviously for me, but you know what I mean? Yeah. No, you crack. But here, mate, thanks for coming on.
100%.
Enjoy it, was that alright?
Good buzz altogether, yeah. I can't beat it. Do you know what? I actually fucking can't believe I didn't stutter. Or maybe I did now when I look back on it.
You didn't?
Yeah, thank fuck.
I stuttered at one point. I don't know what I was talking about. You just try and help me.
I just took the flip flop out of your mouth. Sorry.
I'm gonna start talking in a different accent when you leave.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I can.
Fuck yeah, I can.
Fuck yeah.
Say it. Fuck yeah, I can.
Fuck yeah, I can. You seriously? You need to go watch that. I can't believe it.
Fuck yeah, I can.
Fuck yeah.
I'm shit at it. Accents is my strong point. But thanks everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified, and just
fucking looking at all these different angles. Go on, yo.
Slán.
Get up.